Aloha, beloveds. I'm so honored and excited to be here with my beloved and all of you, as it has been a little while since we have put out a video on my YouTube channel. So we just want to, first of all, honor each one of you and thank you all for supporting this YouTube channel and supporting Starseeds Changing the World and our Starseed School and all of our beautiful family that are within this community. We love you. We originally started this community and this channel to support each other and to support those within our communities, as this is a free outlet to be able to get activations, support, information, and energetic alignments for everything that we are currently moving through at this time. So I want to truly just say how grateful we are for each one of you and for all of the responses and all of the feedback we get, and for all of you that are coming forward into our communities and looking to join them at this time. As we know, many of you have questions about what's going on, what's happening with the ascension cycle. How can we be in our highest full service? How can we be nurtured along this pathway to truly embody our highest calling at this time? What does this mean for the way showers? What does this mean for those just awakening? Where is your role at this time? How are you fulfilling your deep soul calling for your mission as a man, as a woman, as a creation of God, as an God embodied? How are you living your life at this time? Kurikia tia siroko ma tiana sayoroko usia terakiati. Now, as many of you know, I'm also in a hierogamic union. This is my beloved partner, Rosalie Bridget. If you have not met her already, I would like to introduce you to her, as she is such a beautiful light and my other half.
Thank you, beloved, for that beautiful introduction. Hi, everyone. It's so wonderful to be here with each one of you and just really honoring all of our beloved family at this time, as we know that each one of you have been moving through so much, as a lot has been coming to the surface for each one of us. And we're all going through such a rapid expansion and acceleration period in our lives. And sometimes it can feel overwhelming. Sometimes it can feel like we're almost getting lost at sea in the wave of energies. And so truly, my beloved and I, we really love to create a space for all of us to feel that support and structure that is needed for us, so that we can feel that harmony in our lives and that peace, that stability, when everything is feeling overwhelming, when everything is feeling too much, when everything is feeling like we're getting pulled in so many different directions and we're not able to find our footing. So truly, we just wanted to let you all know that we're really here for each one within this community on this YouTube channel, for all of you who have been following us since the very beginning, and maybe this is your first time watching this video, and we really just wanted to extend that love and support, as this is our mission. This is truly why we are here at this time. You know, my beloved and I are here to be of full service for the highest and greatest good of all. And we're all just doing our best to open our hearts to hold the love field and to be that anchor through the chaos and the changing energies.
Kurikia tia sayoroko ma tia rashikiroko mati. Asia sayoroko ma tia gaza yoroko yoko sarakiati. Beloved family, at this time, we truly encourage you and invite you, if you're feeling the heart resonance and the soul calling and you're looking for your place, to reach out to us so we can support you and find the appropriate level of integration and course or program that may be calling out to you at this time. whether that's our Heart Soul Blueprints or our Starseed School, which happens every single Wednesday. We host our Starseed School, and it's just been growing so much, whether it's through the online community or whether it's through the live calls. We truly invite you and welcome you in. I know there is a gatekeeping process as well to our community, because we want to always uphold the highest level of integrity and sovereignty, to maintain that we are holding a space that is going to be conducive and supportive of each individual within there. So if you come into our communities, you will be required to behave within a certain manner and align to the laws of love, and to understand what the laws of love truly mean. Kurikia tia sayorokomatia sarai terokomatio yokosiati.
Maliao notaria shakara ma ira shara ma itara ma liao notria shaki tiki 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 liao notara sharama iliano maliao notaria shi iarasha. And so as we are speaking about community, to me, community really is the foundations of unity consciousness. If you aren't a part of some form of community at this time and you're feeling alone on your journey, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling confused, if you're having massive doubt cycles come up, truly, I find that being a part of a like-hearted community that can gather each week, that can really bring some clarity and cohesion to what we're all experiencing. Just knowing that we all came here together to do this together, and that we all hold pieces for each other. There are pieces that each one of you hold, that you bring to the table, that allow us all to grow, to expand, to rise. And if you haven't found your tribe, if you haven't found your people yet, maybe we're your people. And so this really is a soul call to all of our family who can feel our hearts, can feel our heart tones and our soul song as we are calling out for our family to really come together, to gather at this time, to hold these pillars, and knowing that truly all you need to be is yourself. You don't need to be anyone else, but simply who you are and where you're at right now. And the only requirement is that we try our best to maintain an open heart and to continue every day to connect in with that heart field. And there's times where we may be going through massive doubt cycles or massive feelings of loss or moving densities, but we always come back into our hearts, because this is our primary mission, is to open our hearts, to be here, to be beacons of love, to hold support and love, because this is how we expand and grow. This is how we heal. And so the field of love that is within our community is something that gives me so much strength, so much joy, and it really creates a protection for all of us. It creates that field of unity, that strength in numbers. And this is something that has been so supportive for me on my journey. And this is exactly what we want to provide for all of our family at this time, so that they feel that too. They feel that remembrance of what it's like to be part of something that's so much bigger than one person.
Yeah, and when we speak about starseeds changing the world, like, you're a starseed changing the world. That's why you are here at this time of ascension. That's why you are here, hearing the call with all the changes and the shifts and that are happening within the exterior world right now. You are here to be the starseed changing the world. And when you come forward into our communities, I want you to know that the amount of work that we do that is outside of our Starseed School and outside of our courses and programs is always for the greatest good of all humanity. So by coming into our communities, you're also supporting some of the most massive grid working projects and other undertakings that are happening every single day to truly, align everything for the highest of this time. Like this takes each one of you. This is bigger than myself and my beloved. This is why we are all here at this time. And this is why we need the communities here to truly anchor, embody, and become that eternal Christ that we are. Not what you have been told, but what you truly are. As a man, a creation of God, or as a woman, a creation of God, and your God-given rights at this time. Each one of you have your God-given rights. Most of you have had them hidden or buried, but they are there, and you are to truly come into that empowerment piece of understanding what they are, what the natural God sovereign laws are, and how we are to truly move forward at this time. So each one of you contributes in so many different ways. And this, when we speak about being in a new earth community, it's like you come into the community, there's something in return for coming into the community. By you coming into the community, then we're also able to be in bigger grid working projects and extend our reach all over the world to do some of the most powerful work that's being taken place now. We will be sending some updates, on some of these undertakings that have been taking place over the last few years, but we are still in the middle of it right now. So right now we're in this unity window that started on the 2nd of February and goes until the 22nd. The alignments that are coming through right now have taken up just so much of our time being in our work, and being in full service to the greater good of all humanity. And our families are coming forward now. We're seeing them pour in one by one into our groups and our containers and expanding, because everybody truly wants to do what is right at this time. And sometimes this can be made out a lot more complicated than what it is, but it's about you being present. It's about you showing up for your family. And it's about you truly trying to just be a little bit better each day. Kurikia tia sayoroko matia rishiki yoroko matiana sayoroko. My soul sees you. Kurukia tia yahaza yoroko matia ti. Usi tia hatata yoroko matiana vayoroko, my family. Kusi hayara yisoro kurokoro mayarishiki tia tatataramaha. Ayara yoro manana yisiro yu tututututututo mazia gozi ta adizrayitirokoma.
Malia notria shakarasha mutu tu 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 lianu la mutarashira ma ana ira shaku tu 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 lianotria shaki. We are all helping each other remember this time. We all go through periods in our life that we start to feel like there's more to what is being presented to us, to what is meeting us at the eye level. We start to feel like we're ready to expand, we're ready to grow, we're ready to break free of all limitations, to really see what we're truly capable of. I feel like as Starseeds, way showers, Indigos, we come here knowing that we're part of a grand plan. We're part of a divine orchestration of people, of events that are creating miracles. And it's because we truly did come here to experience this ascension cycle, this grand orchestration that has taken lifetimes and lifetimes to fully come into fruition. And now our seeds are blossoming. All of that hard work that you have put in through countless incarnations and experiences and events and things that have had to occur for all of this to be possible is starting to truly anchor and we're starting to see the changes that each one of us are creating, the ripples of change that we're creating and impacting in this world. And true acceleration happens when we are in full service to others for the highest and greatest good of all. And when we come together with an open heart, committing ourselves to be of full service, and we allow for God consciousness to work through us, this is how miracles are created and birthed through all of us. And if you feel that in your heart and you say, I want to be a part of that, I want to help create something that is so beautiful, a future for our children, a future for our families, a future that we truly believe in, that we know is inside of us, that we're waiting to anchor and create and experience right now. This is what we're creating together. This is what we're building brick by brick, word by word, class by class. Every time we get together, we're creating it together. This is what we're birthing as New Earth. If you are feeling confused about your purpose and what you're here to do, it's only because you don't have all the pieces yet. It's because when we come together, you realize, wow, I'm actually a part of something that's part of a whole. You are one piece of an orchestration, and that what you do is beautiful and it matters and it contributes to something that is so much bigger than you, because this is what we were meant to do. And when we gather in these group spaces, when we come with open hearts, we see, wow, this is where I fit in. This is what I'm here to do. This is my unique light that is needed. Each one of you are needed with who you are and what you represent, the lineages that you hold, the beautiful wisdom that you carry with you. We don't come to this earth as blank slates. We know this. We know that we hold with us the ancient wisdom of all of our lives, past, present, future, and parallel, because it's all happening at the same time. And we have the ability to access our true remembrance, our true knowledge, our true keys, codes, and all that we hold in this lifetime. This is the lifetime to do that. This is the lifetime to gather all aspects of yourself and come back into wholeness, to remember what source is at true home within, and to truly radiate that in all that you are. It's like the rising of the phoenix from the ashes. We are all being reborn into our next evolution, our next highest self. And it is the most beautiful process of being reborn into more of that which you truly are, and releasing all that you are truly not. And so this is what we're creating together. These are the intentions that we set for our communities, so that we all can grow together and we can all experience that field of love and support that is truly here when we allow it, when we allow ourselves to receive.
Yeah, and we're not here to play the game and to play the matrix. We're here to truly break free beyond all of that. This is why we're here right now at this time, not to play by the set of rules that we have been grown up with or been taught or just been presented to us through our life experiences and journeys. We are here to truly embody all that we are. And these are through these new earth communities. This is where you are able to go through the journey of gnosis. This is something else that's really important. We're not here to do it for you. Each one of you is here to walk this journey for yourself, for the being of the all that I am, that you are and that we are. Each one of us has this beautiful journey of empowerment that we're on at this time. We always encourage you to understand that as you come into our communities, because it's not about us doing the work for you. It's about us being with you within the containers and we will provide the information, the ascension mechanics, the activations. But there is such a sovereign piece of you understanding your own true power and being able to apply these things, being able to apply the spiritual lessons, the gnosis, the natural God sovereign laws of the universe. And once you have or start to develop the gnosis of this, you're no longer playing the game. You're free from all of the fiction. You're free from all of the drama. And you're going to start to be within your own reality, the true reality that you came into this world to truly live and be, not the one from the education system, or not the one from the government, or not the one from whoever else, God's system, those true organic omni-love expansion within and throughout all. There's a level of understanding this and learning this and incorporating this into every single day of your life. Now, where are you going to learn this otherwise? Starseed School. This is why we built a school that's just for starseeds. And the word school, let's throw that out for the moment. This is a place for starseeds to gather in community with like-minded and like-hearted individuals who have that heart-brain coherence and are able to actually open to embody these understandings, teachings, and expressions and experiences through the journey of gnosis. The journey of gnosis is about your embodiment of the eternal Christ that you are, that eternal spirit of all that you are, the soul embodiment and beyond. So there's just so much we could share about this with each one of you to come into our family, because this is what it is. Like our family, you are here and you are here now. And if you're looking for your family, know that you are not alone. We're probably going to also be making some changes to our plan eventually. So, I mean, if you want to come in now would be the time to come in.
I feel all of you right now. I feel you all thinking, but then I have to be seen. Then I have to truly be seen. I have to step out of my shell. I have to step out of my comfort zone. And I have to share my voice and stand in my light. I feel all of you right now thinking this. And whether you're aware of it or not, there are so many of our family that are in hiding right now that are just worried about being seen. It's like you want to stay in your own little bubble and go through your experiences because there is an underlying fear of stepping out, being seen, being heard, being a part of something, because then you have to show up and you have to be accountable for all of your fears and all of the things that you don't want to look at. Now is the time to address these fears, these core seed fears that actually all of humanity hold. We all have these fears within us of being seen or being rejected or being judged or being betrayed. All of these seed fears that hold us back from all that we are. And so I can feel how there are so many people who watch our videos or who listen to us and think, wow, they're so amazing. I love you. But I can't do that. I'm not ready for that. Oh, it's so uncomfortable to like step out and be who I am and shine my light. I feel you, because I remember going through that where it was like, I can't make videos. I can't show my face or, stand in my truth, because what if I get hurt? What if someone hurts my feelings? What if someone says something mean and now I feel all of this insecurity coming up? If this is you right now, these are the things that are asking to be looked at. This is the shadow aspects. This is the illusion. This is the matrix. This is what wants to hold you back so that you don't actually stand in your sovereignty and do what you came here to do. And it can seem daunting and overwhelming to truly stand in our light, to truly shine and radiate at this time. So I am letting you all know that you are brave. You are brave. You are fearless. You would not be here if you were not fearless warriors of light. Do not listen to the mind. Do not listen to your fears. Humanity is being faced with a decision right now. All of us are being given a choice: love or fear, unity or separation. What will you choose? What you choose, what you decide right now determines your path. And you can continue the long road to this ascension cycle where you're continuing to loop on your fears and not allowing yourself to truly look at what is holding you back from standing in your sovereignty. Or you can say, today's the day. I am ready. Beloved God, beloved Mother, Holy Father, I am ready to be all that I am, to be all that I came here to be, to let go of all the fears that are holding me back, all the limitations that are keeping me held in suffering, in misery, and programs that don't allow me to be me. Your soul, that feeling inside of you that wants to break free, that is the eternal aspect of yourself that is ready for this, that is prepared lifetimes for this, that came here for this right now. So if you're not being who you truly are, your authentic self, and you look in the mirror and you know that you're capable of so much more, but you're trying to blend in still, or you're trying to play it safe, or you're doing your spiritual work on the side, or you're living a double life. If you're living a double life right now, this is your message from the universe that it's time for you to be all that you are. And this community that we have created together, this is what it's for. We all help each other rise together. We have to let go of these identities that aren't us. This is the unity window. This is the time that all of us have to choose our highest path and alignment, our highest conscious path, to truly begin to anchor what we came here to do so that we can accelerate our ascension path to allow for us to find joy, find happiness, find healing, find peace, to build and create and do all the things that your soul came here to do. The ego is crumbling. It cannot survive in the changing of this cycle. It is the part that is holding on for dear life right now. It's the part of you that's like, oh, dear God, please, no, don't make me change. Don't make me push myself outside my comfort zone. That's the ego. Your eternal God self, your soul, it's ready. It's like, let's do this. So don't listen to that little voice that's afraid, because fear is an illusion. It feels real, but it's not.
Just feeling into that and all that expression, and just taking a moment to integrate all that's coming through today. Another thing I wanted to mention is, for some people, the word starseed can be triggering. I want you to truly think about this, what this means. Like, what is a starseed? So first of all, there's so much more than just Earth. Earth is also a spirit, an emanation, a being, as you are. And we're all connected into this universal consciousness and beyond this universal consciousness. And our family have always known how to work with this universal consciousness, how to work with everything within this system, not just what's on Earth, but Earth's connection to everything and everything's connection to everything. Understanding this macrocosmic blossoming of eternal living light that runs through all. This is what a starseed is. It's the understanding that you come from something far greater than one physical representation or limitation that would live and die just on Earth. Your consciousness is multidimensional. You have so many different aspects of versions of yourself that are existing right now, in the future, in the past, and in the present. The starseed aspect of you would be a future aspect that has coming back into this point to incarnate at this specific time, or to be activated and awakened at this time, to bring the planetary changes to complete some of the other missions and cycles and transitions that are occurring now, as this is a changing of the guard. Now, a starseed doesn't mean this physical person, vessel that's speaking to you now, came from a different planet. What this means is my multi-dimensional consciousness, has starseed genetics, and there's parts of me that are all over this universal system and beyond right now. You have your higher self, your God self, and your higher self councils, and all of your emanations that are in service. This emanation that's here right now understands that, which is far beyond the greater scope or the narrow view of just thinking about Earth. Earth is connected to the future as well, like it's the future Earth Tara and the future Earth Gaia, and then the ascended Earth to the new Earth of Ara Matina. These are all make up a larger being as well. So there's like this life that just runs and flows through all. This is the omni-love expansion of the eternal living light consciousness. Being the Christ is your embodiment journey of that eternal living light, of your truth of all that you are, not all that you are not, everything that you are truly are. So at this time, we are breaking through the barriers, we're breaking through the walls, we're breaking through the limitations to be all that we are and do this for all of our family, all of them. And you can see this happening now all over the world. This is why it's so important to be in community, because in community, you are being an acupressure point and you are activating that entire area, and we're coming together to amplify everything. Together as one, we rise. Together as one, we have won. The more like-minded, open-hearted beings and souls that can come together with these very simple understandings that you are a God creator and you are far beyond what you can even imagine. Anybody who ever told you that you couldn't do it or you couldn't be it, you have to forget that right now. Because we are here to not even play by those rules or limitations. We're here to fully embody the highest emanation of heaven returning on earth for everybody. So I ask you right now just to place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes with us for a moment and tune into your heart field and your heart consciousness. Feel your heartbeat. Once you can feel your heart beating, you're starting to ground into your light body. You're starting to open that heart to brain coherence and make that connection. And if you still feel yourself in your mind, feel yourself dropping down into your heart. Now you'll definitely find your heartbeat. You're activating your bioenergetic systems, your light bodies, your Merkaba body and Merkaba fields. Now, as you continue in this space, just feel the base of the tailbone and see if you can feel this pulsation, kind of like a second heartbeat, firing up the nervous system, grounding you into the light body even further, and feeling those bioenergetics now activating to a deeper level. Now I'm going to just do something very simple for each one of you, so you can just understand how to shield and how to hold your energy in the most basic way that's incredibly powerful. If you're to close your eyes and you just feel this beautiful plasma light coming from your heart, and with each heartbeat, see that as a plasmic wave rippling and moving all the way down to 12 inches below your feet, and continuing to move from your heart all the way up, this golden plasma light, to 3 feet above your head. And now see that moving from your heart out in 360 degrees around you, expanding in a counterclockwise motion until you have this beautiful plasma luminous orb of light around you. And you command this space in the name of God, in the name of Christ, and in the name of all that I am. I command this space as mine. As I am man or I am woman, I am the creation of God and I am a God creator. Any energies or frequencies that are in my field or have been placed within my field that are outside of my core soul signature, I fully remove, revoke, release, and let go of now. I do not accept these and I do not consent to these, as we take these down to zero, transmuting and transfiguring all into Omni Love as the God creator that I am. And replacing all that is leaving with your highest emanation of your organic source consciousness. Now give yourself permission to receive all that you are. Give yourself permission to open your heart. Atiro mahi shikiara kiakara shiko mananai siro mahamayiti. Kurikia tia tia sayuroko matiana sayuroko yoko suraki. Just really feel into that. Be in that space. Be present with yourself. Now, this is very effective and very quick to do. And this is just the very basics of the beginnings of what you can learn coming into a community where you are supported and you understand how to hold your energy, how to be responsible for your energy, how to learn and embody the ascension mechanics. And also how, as an empath, to honor your field and to honor your resonance and to honor your feelings and to know what is yours and to know what is not. And to be with the community just like you.
Alia notaria shakara maitaramu. La mutara shikira. Arama itarama rasha. Lia notria shikitiki. As we are continuing to feel our heartbeats, I invite each one of you to remember that home frequency. Remember that eternal light, the eternal living light that you are, that we are. As one family, we hold this divine spark of creation within us. That eternal living light, that spark, that is the part of you that is truly eternal. That is the part of you that is you, that carries with you through all time, through all space, through all stations of identity. It's your unique light, your unique soul signature. That is what we see when we connect. We recognize you when you open your heart and you allow yourself to embody your true, authentic self, your true authentic voice. You emanate and radiate creation itself, and the light and love in me recognizes the light and love in you. And we come together, and it's like a reunion, all of us. This is what is missing from humanity. Humanity has forgotten that they're a soul, that they hold a unique light that is part of creation. They think that they are their human bodies, and they've forgotten the eternal aspect of themselves. And this is what we are truly all awakening to. We let go of all the stories and let go of all the terminology and the things we see within the communities about who am I? Who am I really? Well, that is who you truly are. That eternal flame, that beautiful frequency of light that you are. This is your true self. And no one can take that away from you. That part of you, that's gnosis. That's the knowing truly your true alignment home. And this is what guides us through this ascension cycle. It's not what we read. It's not what we hear. It's not anything that is external. There is nothing external that supersedes that eternal living light that is guiding you. And so truly remembering that soul direction, that compass, that internal compass that is guiding you right now, that internal compass is actually what led you to this video right now. This is not a coincidence. That is the part of you that clicked that video. It was like, oh, I need to watch this. I need to hear that message. That is how God consciousness works through us, because we're all connected. Each one of us, we have a unique light that connects us all. And so this is why we're able to find each other. This is how I found my beloved. My soul light recognized his soul light, and we merged our soul lights to create more light. And then we created a community with even more light. And now we're all remembering, oh, right, this is what true home feels like. This is where we came from. All of that out there, that separation and division, conflict, and mental mind games, it's not who we are. And sometimes we need that space to remind ourselves of who we truly are, of who we came here to be, who we came here to embody. And if you can hold that remembrance of that light that is eternal, that eternal flame, that internal spark that's within you, everything becomes clear. Everything feels in alignment, and you create from that space. Your life unfolds like creation itself. It's beautiful. It's magical. It's expansive. It's abundant. It's truly what we're designed to be as beings that hold the light. And so this is what I invite each one of you to do, to connect into that frequency, to remember that frequency, and to hold that frequency through all of this. This is our grounding point. This is our anchor point. This is the only thing that will allow us to move through these times, to move forward through all of this, because everything outside of you will try to pull you away from that will try to confuse you and keep you trapped in mental loops and in frequencies that truly aren't you. So we're really just sharing this with all of you to remember that we came here to support our family, and we came here to build and create and anchor this light so that all of humanity can be free, so that all of humanity can rise and remember what true unconditional love is.
Beloveds, But we just honor you all so deeply, and we're so grateful for you taking the time to come here and to gather with us today, whenever this may find you.
Mm.
Know this has found you at the perfect time and at the perfect place. And we truly, 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 truly just honor you for all that you are and for everything that you're doing. As we know, wherever you are right now and how this finds you, it's just perfect. And do not hold any judgment for where you are in your journey right now. You're exactly where you need to be to take the next step forward. Kurukia tia sayoroko ma tia sayoroko yo kurukia tia ti. Unity consciousness. This is coming through our emotional intelligence and our ability to be within our heart center. There's only one thing at this time, and this is like omni love, unity consciousness for all. We're not here to play anything else other than that. As a man, as a woman, this truly is what is in our nature. All of these other things that are outside of that is not true to our nature. It is not true. It is fiction. It is a game. It is a matrix. Each one of us are here to truly embody that and take that back and to stop playing in those realms. Kutia tiarai tirokoma rashikia taya kaze yorokoma tianasi. We are doing this together. Asia yorokoma tia se yoroko. We walk hand to hand and heart to heart. Kurakia mahamasia se yorokoma tia rishiki yorokoma tia ti. Asirokoma tia fayoroko yokoma rishiki tia.
I'm being shown right now that the way that you look at your children and you see how they're a part of you and you see how beautiful they are and you think, wow, I created that. That beautiful gift of light and love and joy that you feel when you look at your kids and you see them smiling and dancing and you see them thriving, that's creation, reflecting creation back to you. This is how we should be looking at ourselves and our lives all the time. This is how we should view our jobs, our home. Every aspect of our life should reflect who we are, should bring us joy, should look back at us and say, wow, I created that. You look at your home and you look around you and you think, this is beautiful. I created that. You look at your work, your writing, and you think, wow, this is a reflection of me, who I truly am. And if you're not feeling that resonance in your life, in all aspects of your life, it means that you're truly not connecting with that part of you, that soul-led life that is inspiring you, inspiring creation to be birthed through you. And so remember the feeling when you look at someone you love and you see them and you think, wow, they are so beautiful and I am so grateful to have them in my life. And so often we see that reflected back through our children. And that is the highest frequency of unconditional love that we have right now on this planet, is when we see, wow, I created that. This is the life that we are meant to live, to truly look at all aspects of our life and see how beautiful it is, to see how abundant and blessed we are to live a life that is so in alignment with our soul that we smile in joy and laughter. This is what we are birthing for New Earth, and this is what we are creating. And each one of you is worthy of that. You don't need to suffer. God does not want us to suffer because we are God. It's time for us to let go of suffering and to truly let go of everything we are not, so we can create that which we are. Maliaunotria shakara maitara marasha. Urishirasha. Aramaitara marasha. Ilianu. Maliaunotria shakiti kiti kiti ki lianu.
As we're calling our council of 144 and our 144,000 family. Hear this call, feel this call. Our family is here. The wait is over.
Our home is here, beloveds.
Thank you, beloveds, and we look forward to seeing you in Starseed School.
We love you all so much, and we hope you all have the most magical and beautiful day.
May peace be with you.